Hello everyone, my name is Aastha and I welcome you all to our classes for International English Olympiad for class 9th. Today is our 4th class in the series and we will be doing the topic of spellings. Spellings is one such topic which cannot really be taught comprehensively by anyone because it's such a vast topic. You cannot really learn the spellings of all the words, right? What you can do is understand the basic rules and make sure you are able to recognize the sound, the phonetic sounds, so that you can form the correct spelling if you don't know the word as well. Alright, so let's get started.
Okay, so spellings एक जो हमारे पास एक what do we call it एक hack जो है एक जो strategy है that is reading and reading. Now world में there are so many spellings and I cannot teach them all to you. Nobody can teach all of them to you, right? मैं आपको बस एक basic understanding दे सकती हूँ spellings की, थोड़ी सी clues, but उसके आगे what you have to do is we will be learning with the quiz only. And spellings के लिए the thing is उनकी sound पे focus करना होता है and you have to read and read and read. This means you have to involve English in your life. As I have told you, involving English means either reading it, writing it, speaking all the time and even listening. So all these aspects, you include English, this topic of spellings now, this will be, this will be a piece of cake for you. All right, let's start. Okay, now here I have a few rules for spellings. ये मतलब this is not exclude मतलब ये comprehensive नहीं, this is not complete. These are just few basic rules spellings की जो पता होने चाहिए. For example, every word has at least one vowel. All right, and every syllabus has one vowel. Every syllable also has one vowel. Then C can be said K or S like here you see. जो C है उसकी sound जो S वाली आती है that comes before an E or I or Y like scent, city, cycle. इधर C है पर sound क्या है S की S sound. So it comes before either an E or an I or an Y or a Y. All right. And then C की sound जो K वाली है, this K sound, it comes before everything else. Cat, clip. Okay, examples are also given. Then we have G. It can be said G or here J sound, J wali. All right. Now G may be sound, the J sound may be either before an E or an I or a Y, like gem, like giant, like gym. Okay, and it may be the G sound of itself before everything else, like garden, like glad, and anything else. Okay, now here another one. Q is always followed by a U, queen. Okay, now other, double the consonants F, L, S at the end of a one-syllable word that has just one vowel. So you double these consonants F, L and S at the end of a one-syllable word. Stiff, spell, pass, they are one-syllable words and have only one vowel. So we double the consonants in the end. Alright. Then spell the sound of K at the end of a word. We use either CK sound or K sound. Here let's see. CK is used after a short vowel, like sick, short vowel. But after everything else, we use K, like milk. Alright. Here, and the other one, capitalized names, which I'm pretty sure you know, because names are proper nouns, so we capitalize them. These are the few rules we taught. Every word has one vowel, at least one vowel. Every syllable has one vowel. And C sound of K or Sa, G sound of G or J, Q is always followed by a U, double the consonants of these F, L and S at the end of one syllable word. Then spell the sound of K, K at the end of a word, either CK or K. Alright, these were a few rules for spellings. Alright, a few more rules. Now A, E, O and U, they usually say their name at the end of a syllable, like apron, like you see their name. We're starting with apron, not apron. It's apron. So A का नाम क्या? It's A itself. So apron. Here me, E at the end. Here again O. You see go. So the complete name of O. Then unit. So here U. All right. Then other one like words do not end in B or J. We add a silent E at the end of the word, like have. So remember, words do not end in V or J. At the end, we have a silent E. Alright. Then contractions replace letters with an apostrophe to shorten a phrase. Like we know I have represents I have. I'm pretty sure you know about contractions. It's pretty easy rule. Then I and O, they may be these sounds before two consonants, like I की sound हो जाती है here in kind, like I, okay, and like sold में it's complete O, sold. All right. Then this j sound is spelled DGE after a short vowel. For example, edge. So that j sound. Right, and we also capitalize the name of places because they are also proper nouns. Alright, so I hope you have understood these rules. Now let's move on. हमने conjunctions पढ़ लिए. Now it's time to take our quiz. Conjunctions are not so difficult. इसमें बस आपको क्या करना है? इसमें बस जो हमने conjunctions करे हैं इनके मीनिंग के हिसाब से हमें इनको sentences में formation में डालना है. Alright, they're very easy. Let's start. Alright, so for the quiz what we will be doing is, now every question you will be given 1 minute. 1 minute means 60 seconds. Why am I giving you 1 minute? Because you see, your question paper of IEO, it has about 50 questions, and so you can imagine that you get more or less a minute to answer the questions. Now this 1 minute is the maximum that you should be taking for answering the question. Now suppose there could be two, three categories of students. First category is, suppose you answer the question within that 1 minute. So I would request you to fast forward the video and skip right to the answer. You should not be wasting your time. Alright. Now the other students who are not able to answer the question in 1 minute, what you do, you don't skip to the answer. You pause the video and you write down your answer. Alright, it is very important to answer each and every question because there is no negative marking. Here you see, for every incorrect answer, no points because there is no negative marking in IEO. So it is important that you attempt all the questions. Now for a question of which you are not sure about the answer, now even here and even in the exam, if you are not sure about the answer and you maybe think that B option might be correct or C option might be correct, so you should in that case play your luck and play your mind and make a guess and still give an answer, because it is a win-win situation. Either you will get the marks for that question or you will get a 0, right? But if you don't attempt that question at all, then you are anyway getting a 0 in that, right? So it is good to attempt those questions, and even if you don't know all the answers, try to understand and take a guess. Okay, so this is for every correct answer 10 points. This is just for your own little game where you can try to maintain a notepad. So here you write the name of the chapter and then the question, and then if it is correct you can give yourself 10 points. If it is not correct you mark it here. So it is important to see these questions, the ones which you mark incorrect. It is important to go back to them later and then see where you did the mistake. Alright, this is just for your reference. For every correct answer you can give yourself 10 points. Alright, now let's start. Okay, so now we start off with the questions of spellings. Here what we have to do is we have to mark the option with the correct spelling. We're given a brief, we're given four spellings, four options. Choose the word which has the correct spelling. Alright. So here the word is lieutenant and the correct spelling is yes, A. Lieutenant. Now, lieutenant is a certain rank of officer in the navy. Okay. Right, here we have the word jewelry and the correct spelling here is that of C. Jewellery. We all know what jewelry are, those ornaments and accessories. Okay. here the word we have is committee, and the correct spelling for committee is A. Committee actually refers to any certain group of people, like a group which is set for some definite purpose, thinking upon something, or putting out a report or something like that. Alright, now here the word we have is architecture, and the correct spelling is C. Architecture. Architecture is the term which is used to describe buildings, physical structures, okay, these monuments, that's architecture. Okay, here the word is immediately, and the correct spelling is B. Immediately. It's an adverb which means, doing something right now. Like when we say that do this immediately, we're talking about doing it right then, right at the very moment. Alright, here the word is occasionally, and the correct spelling is A. Occasionally. Alright. Occasionally means something that happens rarely on certain occasions. It's also an adverb of frequency. Alright, so here we have the word assassinate and the correct spelling is B. A-S-S-I-N-A-T-E. Now assassinate is used for the killing or for the murder of people who are prominent. Okay, like when in India, when the Prime Minister was killed, it was called the assassination of the Prime Minister. Okay. Alright, now here the next word we have is exaggerate. The correct spelling is C-E-X-A-G-G-E-R-A-T-E. Exaggerate means boast about something, show something, express something that is much more than reality. Alright.
So your time starts now.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds up. "15 seconds left. 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and wind up. Okay, here the word is embezzle. The correct spelling is that of C-E-M-B-E-Z-Z-L-E. Embezzle actually means stealing, theft. That is embezzlement. Alright, now here we have the word vacuum. The correct spelling is that of V-A-C-U-U-M, vacuum. Now vacuum means something that is, empty, like it doesn't have any matter left in it. That's vacuum. Okay, so here what we have to do is we have to mark the word with the incorrect spelling, the word which is misspelled. So here the word which is misspelled is D, excess. The correct spelling of excess is E-X-C-E-S-S. Okay, which means there is no double X. Excess means something which crosses the limit. Alright. Accept means agree to something. Then here this accept means or when we have to say something about a certain exception. Okay. Then access, availability, excess crosses the limitation. Okay, here the word which is incorrectly spelled is be atheist. What they're trying to say is atheist, and here instead of IE we're supposed to have EI. EI, atheist, is someone who doesn't believe in the existence of God. Alright. Alright, here the word which is misspelled is believe. What they're trying to say is believe, and instead of EI we have IE. The other words are correctly spelled: receive, foreign, deceive. Okay, so here we have the sensor sealing. Okay, so here the incorrectly spelt word, the misspelled word is cemetery. Cemetery. Here the correct spelling is CEMETERY. It is sort of a graveyard. Okay, where people are buried after their funeral. So that place is called a cemetery. Then we have the other words, like here we have celibacy. Celibacy is a noun, which is the state of actually a person is said to be a celibate when that person abstains from any marriage or any kind of relations with anyone. Okay. Then we have censor. Censor is actually a sort of certain prohibition of certain parts which are considered unacceptable or not okay for people to view. Like we have censorship of films, right, wherein they cut certain scenes, etc. That's censorship, right? Ceiling is a certain limit, you can say. Alright, here we have to choose the word with the incorrect spelling. Collectible, committed, shape. Okay, here the incorrect spelling is that of D. I think what they're trying to say is coming, like come, C-O-M-E, the verb come, plus ing. Here we remove the E and it becomes C-O-M-I-N-G. Okay, so there is no double M if this is the word that they're trying to say. But yeah, the incorrect spelling is of D only. Okay, here the incorrect spelling is that of B. I think what they're trying to say is conscious. Alright, and conscious is different than conscience here. Here, conscience is actually a person's moral sense of right and wrong, the inner voice that tells you this is the right thing to do and this is the wrong thing to do. Okay, here it is conscientious. Here this is a noun. This is an adjective of the same, we can say, conscientious. And here I think what they're trying to say is conscious. Now conscious means being aware of your surroundings, you know, awareness, having knowledge of something. So here the correct spelling according to me should be C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S. This is a different word than conscience. Okay, this is a noun, this is an adjective. Conscious is an adjective, a person who has awareness. Alright, then we have consensus. Consensus is actually agreement. Like, do we have consensus on this, or do we have, which means do we have a certain agreement, majority vote on this. Alright, these are pretty confusing words, but if you have your basics clear, you can solve this question pretty easily. Alright, now here the correct answer and the incorrect spelling is that of A. Definite. Here the correct spelling is D-E-F-I-N-I-T-E. D-E-F-I-N-I-T-E. Definite means something that's clear and there's no ambiguity about it. Okay, so it's an adjective. Then here, define means give the meaning of something. This is a verb. Definitive is again an adjective we can say, and definition is a noun. All right, here embellishment, embezzlement. Here I think the incorrect spelling is of here B, embellishment. Now embellishment is a sort of a decorative detail we can say. All right, and the incorrect spelling has double L instead of a single L. Embellishment. All right. Okay, now here, accelerate. Okay, the incorrect, the misspelled word is C, exhilarate. Exhilarate actually means making someone very happy, elated. That's exhilarate. It's a verb. Now the other words we have exaggerate. Exaggerate means boasting about something. किसी चीज को बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोलना. All right. Then we have examine. Pretty sure you know what that means. And we have exasperate. Exasperate is also a verb which can be used when we say that this person is, irritating someone. Okay, irritating or annoying. Okay, so here this is the last question, and here the incorrectly spelt word, the misspelt word, and the correct answer is A. Humorous. Humorous, something that is funny. Pretty sure you know it. The correct spelling of humorous is that of Humorous. Instead of this OU, we're supposed to have a single O. So Humorous. Okay. Now other words are pretty similar in meaning, but however they have different ways. Like here, humane. Humane is an adjective which can be used to refer to someone who shows compassion, who's really kind. Okay. And then we have humanity. Humanity is a noun, an abstract noun. It can be said to be the act of being humane. Then we have humanitarian. Humanitarian again is actually an adjective because when humanitarian is used, suppose we say this thing is being done for humanitarian purposes. So a humanitarian purpose refers to the purpose to promote people's well-being and promote their welfare. Something done to help people. Okay. So this was the last question, and now we are done with the questions on spellings. Alright, so
That's all for our class on spellings. I hope you have understood the brief rules. If you made any mistakes in the questions, make sure you understand the correct one, you rectify that mistake, right, so that you don't repeat those in case these questions are asked in the future, and otherwise as well in your conversations, in your writing skills. Alright, I will see you the next time. Thank you for watching.